assist and 1 solo tackle going into it, and then 7 total and a tackle for loss. What kind of broke through for you against ECU?
Essentially, when our guys went down, I had to step up. So it was a big part for me to just go out there, play the game, play fast, play with my technique, and just do what I can do.
That bandit role, there was a lot of trouble getting production out of it last year. How much do you feel like, Coach Bam and the group that you have has really turned that position around?
They've done an amazing job, truly. We are in here every day, every morning, grinding, trying to get better every day. Truly, we're going over old things, trying to imply new things. So Coach Bam done a great job. We have to just continue to work every day to improve ourselves.
And preparing for this unique offense this week, I've noticed, Dagan Bruno is kind of back running the scout offense again with his experience with the veer option in high school. How much does that help the defense prepare this week?
Truly a lot, because I played Dagan because I went to St. Aug, he went to John Curtis. So I played him. We played the John Curtis offense, and we understand what the option is. So him giving us that look and that experience will help us tremendously.
I know you were out last year, but obviously you were on the team when they faced Army in the championship. Losing to that team in the championship, is there any additional motivation going into this game?
100%, man. Our offensive coordinator, Coach Craddock, has the picture of them hosting our trophy. I'll say our trophy because we should have won that. We should have took pride in that. So now it's essentially a give back. We're coming with everything we have. It's going to be a bloody fight, and we're coming with everything we have.
Their quarterback was obviously such a huge part of everything they did last year, Bryson Daly. What have you noticed from their QBs this year that's maybe similar or different to what he was able to do?
Navy has Army has a very talented quarterback group. I feel as they're physical, but they're not as physical as last year. They're not truly trying to run through guys like last year. The quarterback, as everyone knows, Captain America. So I feel as we're going to get after him. He's going to make mistakes because we're firing off the ball, and we're just going to do our job.
And when you face such a unique offense like that, and one that you don't see a lot, like what do you feel like is the biggest key?
Truly just being disciplined. We have to have great eyes, great technique, and doing your job, because if just one person's out of their gap, it can be a 60-yard touchdown. So just doing our job, playing with our leverage, and playing how the coaches have taught us all week and being prepared, we'll do our thing.
You have a unique situation being able to play in front of your family here at home. How does that feel like, especially last week? All of a sudden you have the best game that you've had as a Tulane player.
Yeah, man, it's truly extraordinary, because I feel like I want to be an inspiration to my family. I have a nephew, and I want him to see that you can be anything you want to be. And I've been playing football since I was 4 years old, credit to my father. And we've always been taught, do what you believe in and give it your all. So being able to put on for my last name and my family is an unbelievable feeling.
Hey, you talked about being familiar with their offense and having played in the John Curtis offense. Can you just kind of talk about leaning more on that? Going against John Curtis offense.
Going against John Curtis, man, I could remember that week going into John Curtis at St. Aug, man, the coaches were truly on our butts. They were making sure that you are in your gap, you're doing your job, because it's all it takes is one mistake, and that's just football in general. So we have to be disciplined, do our job, and be calculated on what we're doing, because if you're just out there playing and you're not truly focused and understanding what's going on, that's how you make mistakes.
You're coming back from a really significant injury. Just what was the hardest part of that whole process, and when did you feel like you were back to being yourself?
Man, truly the hardest part was getting in every day, because when you're just in the training room and you know your team's out there grinding and you can't be out there to support them and be with them, it's hard emotionally for me, because this is an emotionally attached game I have. I don't just play for the sport of football, I play for the love of it. So not being out there was harder than anything. But the thing that kept me going, man, it was just consistency, being disciplined. And now that I'm able to perform, I give it my all, because I know it just takes one snap and it can be over.
I know it happened in practice. How did it happen, and did you know right away at the time how serious it was?
See, that's the funny thing. Prior to my ACL, I had a sprained ankle. So just getting back, I turn to my right and my foot gets planted and it doesn't move. I hear a snap, and the adrenaline is rushing. I'm just trying to get back into play, and it goes into the fact like, I just hear my coach, get up. And I just say, man, I don't care what's going on. I'm getting back into this game or this play of practice. So I get up. I feel something wrong, but I'm like, forget it. I'm just going to get up and run. I run down the field. I line up on the wrong side. I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to follow the ball, because I know that's the whole point of football. So my mind was shot, but I just knew I got to get up.
Anyone else?
Thank y'all, man.